So today I'm at a used car dealer auction because the car market is going through a very rough time right now. This whole line of cars right here behind me, these are all repos from buy here, pay here dealers. Auto loan delinquencies are at the highest rate that they have ever been. Today I'm gonna show you what a dealer will pay for this Silverado and this F-150. And what's crazy right now is that Wells Fargo is actually lowering the limits for who can actually borrow money to get car loans. All right, I wanna check this one out. Before we get in that, look at this. Somebody needs a medal. This is a Dodge, and it's got 343,000 miles. I never see that. I think Dodges are absolute garbage. Don't come at me in the comments, but anyway, I go through thousands of cars every single week and look at cars, and for the last 14 years, and I almost never see this. F-150s, you can see it. Silverados, the Silverado right there, you can see it. Dodges, I almost never see it. I know there's gonna be one dude in the comments, my Dodge truck's got 580,000 miles on it and it's still going strong. Whatever, you're one out of a billion. 2013 F-150, it's got 214,000 miles on it. Lots of miles, lots of miles. But I wanted to pick this one out because I want you to see even how much a dealer will pay for something with this many mileage, this many miles. And keep in mind, this is a wholesale price that you're going to see here at auction, and a retail customer is going to have to pay thousands more. And then on top of it being a wholesale price, a dealer is going to go in and have to pay hundreds, if not $1,000+ to get this thing ready to be able to sell it to the retail public. That's even more money that the customer at the end of the rainbow is going to have to pay for a truck like this. All right, here's the F-150. It's got 200,000 miles. Trying to start it. Well, they didn't get to start. Somebody put up 3 fingers. Started out $3,000. We got a bid. We got a bid. It's gonna roll out. That's cheap. 214,000 miles, 2013. It is rough. Keep all this in mind. This is like I would never buy this truck. I wouldn't even want it for, like, I wouldn't even want this truck for like $5,000. I don't think. Maybe $5,000. I don't know. I wouldn't just. I'm not good on the amounts for stuff like this because it's just I don't check it hardly ever. But we're going to check it here for this video. This is something that would have to be absolutely dirt cheap for me to even consider because I'm hands off on a F-150 for the most part. I don't like F-150s. I don't like their motors. And then 2, it's got 214,000 miles. And then 3, it's very rough. Keep all that in mind. Dealer's going to pay a wholesale price that's probably going to be too much, and then add thousands to that of what the consumer at the end of the rainbow is going to have to pay for this particular truck in this condition. Up to 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 4,000, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. We're still bidding on the F-150. It's way out. Zoom in on that. Way out. Still bidding on it. Up to 49, up to 5,000, 51, 52, 53. I still seem cheap. 53 on a phone call. There's no way it's getting done. All right, look at this. This is why I love Sienna so much. This is an older one, obviously, but this one's got 389,000 miles. And we see this so often here at these car auctions where you have Hondas, you have Toyotas that have 350, 400,000 miles, still running strong. Toyota Camrys, Toyota Corollas. That's why this is the best brand ever made for reliability. Whenever I make a recommendation, what should I buy in a car? Toyota Camry. What should I buy in a truck? Toyota Tacoma, Toyota Tundra. What should I buy in a van? Toyota Sienna. Always the same thing. What should I buy in an SUV? Toyota 4Runner, Toyota Highlander. Always Toyota. I want to check this car right here. These are really cool cars, little hatchbacks. A 2011 Lexus. I think it's an IS if I'm not mistaken. Let's see if I can get this right. No, it's a CT200H. They did make the IS in this. These are the hybrids. I think the IS were just gas, and I would rather have that because I feel like you're going to have more power than something that's a hybrid. But these things are so cool. I love anything hatchback. Can we not open? Yeah, this is a cool little car. I like the look of it. The lines are good. The outside body looks okay. I mean, there's a few scratches here and there. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but looks like maybe a cat or something. I hate cats. I hate cats. I hate cats so much. And even being a car dealer, if we would ever have like a cat just randomly get on our cars overnight, it would drive me crazy. There's a, I'm venting now. I hate cats. I hate them. Anyway, here's it's a CT 200H. Did I tell you how many miles it has and what year it was? We got off the rails here. 2011, 147,000 miles. Outside body, I would say it's probably a 6 out of 10. It's not great, it's not terrible. All
right, here's Lexus. Start out $3,000. We already got bids. Roll out 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 38. All right, let's go roll it out, roll it out. She'll try and get bids on it. Up to 4,000, 4,000.
Inside needs a clean. Actually, seats look pretty good. Seats look pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely dirty. It's definitely dirty, but overall, I think it's okay. We'll check it out. Nice car. I really like it. Did I say I like it? I like it. You know what I hate though? I hate cats.
41, 42, 43. Up to 43, 43, 44, 44. Roll it out. Got 4,400, 4,400. Said no, it takes 5,000. Bidders trying to negotiate on the block. I hate this. I wish they just sell it or no sell it. 4,800 sold. All right, good buyer, good seller. They came into the middle, 4,800, 4,800, and seller said, yeah, we can do that. Sold it 4,800, 4,800.
So you just heard me use that term, good buyer, good seller, and what that means is that you'll have something that happens in the auction quite a bit where there's a reserve that's up here, but the bids only bring to down here. In that case, I think it was whatever the case. I'll give you an example. If it's if the seller wants $16,000, but the bidders only go up to 15 grand, well, you have $1,000 difference right there. But what they can often work out in the middle of the auction and pretty quickly is that, okay, well, the bidder said, you know what, I'll give like 15.4 for it. The seller comes back and says, okay, I'll do 15.6. All right, let's meet in the middle, 15.5, get it done. When you have that, you have it done quickly. Gets on my nerves when a bidder goes up and tries to just nickel and dime and go up $100 at a time to try to get something done. It slows the whole auction down. I know these auctioneers really hate that too, but when you have them meet in the middle pretty quickly, get the sale done, that's when you say good buyer, good seller. Buyers willing to go up on the amount pretty quickly, sellers willing to go down on what their reserve was pretty quickly, get the sale done, move it on, let's get some transactions done in the car market. That's what we need. All right, let's check the Silverado right here. It's a 2018, it's got 137,000 miles on it. I'm just looking at these stickers right here. We usually will see these stickers that says not for sale. It doesn't mean it's not for sale here, but in North Carolina, you have to have stickers like that. You have to have signs on vehicles if you're selling as a dealer, but it's not available to the public. So if you see a lot of these yellow stickers, I mean, you'll see it, there's one right there, you'll see one right there if you zoom in on that windshield, but a lot of these vehicles are going to have that. It does not mean that they're not for sale today here at this auction. It means that they're not for sale to a retail customer. But the reason why I was honing in on the stickers because I haven't seen this one. Fresh trade-in, that's just a sticker from the actual franchise dealer that is letting them know that they brought it in as trade-in and they're probably just sending it to auction. But this one is, I think I already said, 2018 Silverado. It's got lift on it. It's got bigger rims, bigger tires. I like the rims on it. I think they're fuel. Yeah, I had a Tacoma one time and I had fuel rims on it. Got them painted green. It was cool. It was bad. I liked it. But those tires look like they need to be replaced pretty soon. It's an LT. Outside body on it's not great. A few dings, few dents, little scratches here and there, but I mean, it's a truck. It's to be expected.
All right, here's the Silverado. Trying to start at 19.5. No bids, no bids. Trying to drop down to 19,000, still no bids. All right, we got a bid at 14,000, so we'll roll out. All right, 14.1, 14.2, 14.3, 14.4, 14.5, 14.6.
Let's just open this up. This is too tall for me. I'm not a very tall person, and I would have to jump to get in here. So we're not going to get all the way in here. Back seat looks okay from what I can see in the camera. I hate this little flip down seat. I feel like it makes the truck seem very cheap. I know that there's some utility, functionality in that, but not for me. I'd rather have the big console. I think it looks better. It makes the truck seem more expensive. But overall, looks okay. It's not great. Not terrible, but we'll check it out. 2018, 137,000 miles.
Rolling out, still bidding on it. Up to 14.9, 15,000, 15.1, 15.2, 15.3, 15.4, 15.5, 15.6, 15.7, 15.8, 15.9, up to 16,000, 16,000. It's long gone, but we're still bidding on it. Got 16,000, put on the phone call,
All right, so check this out. I want to point this out. See this whole row right here. This is basically the repo lane. And usually what will happen is repos that are going through auction will only come up to about right here. So from here down. But at this auction today, we have this whole row. One thing that I want to point out is that lately we've seen numbers come out of CarMax, Carvana, both subprime lenders, both in dealing with customers that are going to have cars that show up here when they get repoed. Their auto loan delinquencies are at crazy high numbers, and they're going up. And lately they've actually loosened up some of their lending to be able to provide a broader range of customer to be able to buy their product. Let's just put it nicely. And two, we've seen Wells Fargo do something similar where they've decreased the credit score needed to be able to get a loan through them. They've upped their LTVs, their loan to value ratios. With really bad credit, you can get 110% of the value of the car actually loaned. And then if you go just a tier higher than that, still subprime, but you can get up to 150% LTV on your vehicle. And the reason why I want to point out all those vehicles over there is because Carvana and CarMax have done all this, and their auto loan delinquencies are through the roof. They're highest that we've ever seen, ever in history in the US. And then, but their repos are staying about flat. Now that doesn't compute because, well, let me show you this line over here again. Check it out. Whole line over there. This is probably double the repos at least that I would normally see at this auction on any given week. So we know that repos are going up. Now here's the difference between CarMax and Carvana. These repos over here are from buy here, pay here dealers. They don't have the luxury of being able to extend loans and give customers some forgiveness and be able to say, oh, okay, well, if you don't have the money right now, you know what, let's just try to work with you, and we'll try to get as much cash from you the easiest way possible. And that means you just stay in your car, and when you make the payments, this is not exactly what CarMax and Carvana are saying, but they're not going and picking up these cars. They're allowing these customers to keep driving on these loans, and they're not actually going to pick them up. And what this creates is a situation where they don't have to scream, okay, we're having a repo crisis right now. And shareholders are not going to want to hear that. But we know, just by seeing stuff like this at these auctions, there is a repo crisis going on right now. But we're kicking the can down the road, and Carvana and CarMax, who are publicly traded companies, they're going to continue to kick this can down the road because their stock can't afford for them to scream, okay, we have a problem. Repos are going up at an uncontrollable rate, and we don't know what to do about it. So that's why they keep kicking this can down the road. And these buy here, pay here dealers, they're not going to do that. They're not beholden to any shareholders. So they're going and they're picking up the cars now. The customer doesn't make the payments. Well, they can't keep just kicking that can down the road. They need money to flip, and they gotta take it. And they know that if they let their money keep sitting on the road, then the cars just keep getting worse and worse and worse. And this is what's currently happening right now with CarMax and Carvana, with people more frequently not making their payments, and not making their payments in a longer period of time than what the car market is used to. But CarMax and Carvana, they don't want to cause any kind of distress, any kind of disaster, any kind of panic mode for themselves or their shareholders, to protect whatever market caps that, I mean, I know Carvana has been doing great, but CarMax, you saw them, they just dumped 20% in one day, and they're down 50% in less than a year. They can't cause any kind of ruckus or anything. So what are they going to do? They're going to let customers continue to just stay on the road and keep their cars, even though they're not making payments, because they can't afford to have a repo crisis right now. So things could get really, really, really bad in the numbers in the upcoming quarters, because the numbers should already be bad, as we see right here at this car auction. But CarMax and Carvana, they don't want to do it yet.
All right, here's a bonus Tacoma. It's a 2009. It's got 210,000 miles. We got 5,000 already. 51. All right, it's going to roll out. 52, 53. Yeah, 55, 56. It's rolling out. We still got bids. 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. Nope, we're up to 6,000. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72. No. Got ahead of myself. We're up to 6,900. 6,900. They sold it. That Tacoma, red Tacoma, 6,900.